This guy's dead, he just doesn't know it. I don't have silence yet. That's neat that the auto attack animation is like automatic, which is weird to say out loud, but what I mean is you used to have to push shoot for wands. I didn't even know wands still did that because you don't really see wands as weapons anymore. They used to be like, you know, you would get your regular weapon and then you could get a wand. But they've done away with a lot of that stuff, which is fine. I'm not bothered that they've made the game more simplified. Basically, every caster wanted a wand just because that you don't want to be in range of stuff to, you know, get hit by it and die. So okay, you're gonna die. Alright, cool. Still need one more serpent. I'm gonna have to go down there and get it. Which is kind of annoying, but you know, what can you do? There's two more right here. Just because I'm gonna leave this area and I don't want to have to like come back and get these. Like, and you have to turn back into the dude that's standing over there, so... Yeah, well, these guys are just gonna be in my way, so I might as well kill them. Dead. Excuse me. Don't want to rain too much on that mage's parade. So I'll let him do his thing.
Yes, we will have justice.
Level 15, now I have silence. I definitely want this for fighting caster mobs. Didn't show up on my bars though. Shift E is what I like for my interrupt. Yeah, la. I guess I could have killed more up here. But like I would have to have gone down there to turn it into the dude anyway. Okay, well, let's put that on him. Ooh, that's a lot of dudes. Get rid of this guy. That guy's dead. Man, all this shit just sort of came out of nowhere. Like, this is some classic aggro range. And dead. Alright, don't forget to click on these crystals. There's like no, you know, new quest. What do you call those? Like a quest marker that shows you that you have to click on the crystals. Like if you didn't know already that you had to click on them. Come over here so I don't have to deal with you. Remember, you can put barrier or shadow word. It's not actually called barrier, is it? Power word shield. You can put power word shield on yourself every 7 seconds, so remember that. You'll only really take damage from like shit that like is an elite or something that's gonna deal a lot of damage to you anyway. But against these regular dudes, as long as you keep your power word shield up, you don't really take any damage. Dead. And that's this area done, pretty much. Only quests I didn't do were South Errol's Haven, and I think that's it, pretty much. If you wanted to get the, you know, that you completed the entire zone, I think you have to do it, but I'm not doing it. It's just not very efficient.
The dark times will pass. Be ready for anything.
I don't like having flying mounts as ground mount. It's weird. Done and done. But yeah, we're turning this back into, what's this guy's? Magister Duskwither. Then it's off to Ghostlands. I'm going to be hearthing to Fairbreeze, turning in both of these quests.
Our enemies will fall. We will have justice.
Okay. Put that on. It's like our first green armor piece. Let's go back to Fairbreeze. Turning these in and then going into Ghostlands.
Your gold is welcome here. The reckoning is at hand. Remember the sun well.
Not really using the auction house. I mean, I could, and I would recommend it to you as well, that there's not, you know,
Glory to the Sindora.
once you have enough money, you could buy yourself some decently sized bags. Like, netherweave bags are always decently cheap. And they're really good starter bags. There's a quest over here. What is this about? Oh, you're gonna tell me to go to that rune guy, rune warden, whatever.
We will persevere.
Yeah.
Shurelaron.
I don't know. Even back in the day, I didn't do those quests. I barely did, when I was a noob, I should say. I didn't, like, I didn't know that this guy was over here, like the Murloc guy. I didn't know he was there. So I missed out on his couple of quests, and I wasn't really efficient back then. But I remember doing the Scorched Grove, and I used to do South Errol's Haven back then, even though it was like, I don't know, kind of inefficient. I mean, that's why I'm not doing it now, is because you have to buy shit from like all over. Like, you could weave it in, especially now that there's like flying and junk, but you have to remember that you have to buy stuff from vendors and junk.
Glory to the Sindora.
You're not going anywhere, handsome.
Victory.
I feel so cold. There. Like, this is definitely one way that, Shit might be dangerous. I think I'm at the point where I can technically overpull stuff. But once you leave the starter zone, you definitely feel stuff becoming a little harder. Done. You're not going anywhere, handsome. Ooh.
I'm listening.
Must get to the Ghostlands. Yeah, you might have to, huh? How nostalgic. I mean, you can go here now if you wanted to, but you would have to deal with classic gameplay, which is, I would say trash, but it's just a, you know, a product of its time. It's very slow and not fun. For me, anyway.
The eternal sun guides us.
I tried retail recently. The game plays itself. In what ways, sir? General goods. This guy sell bags.
Be quick about your business.
Go to this lady, sorry. 6 slaughter or 8 slaughters. So this one of these is like a 4 and it's like trash. Oh, I have a reagent bag now. Yeah, I forgot about that. This one's 4. That one's also 4. Which is just trash. Awful, awful hair. So this one is a 6 slaughter, and this one is also a 6 slaughter.
Watch your back.
Yeah, a lot of these quests don't unlock unless you're like at least neutral or friendly with these people, I feel like.
What is it?
What business have you? Hold your head high.
Ranger Villana. I got focused will. Sheer terror increases the amount of damage required to break psychic scream. Void tendrils. Root. Leap of faith. Shackle undead. I barely even use this. Let me put one into here and one into here, because it feels like this From Darkness Comes Light Town looks pretty cool. Maybe, I don't know, or maybe this Protective Light one might be pretty cool. But renew. Don't know when I'd be using this. Put it right there just in case. Like, as long as you can shield yourself, you're going to be able to get a flash of light off anyway.
Our enemies will fall. Keep your wits about you.
Suncrown Village. Yeah, it's still kind of in the old style where you have to do these quests first. before the rest of Tranquillin unlocks. How interesting. I haven't done this in years. Just because everything else has been updated to the point where it's just faster. Kill a Noxu 10. He murdered me. Yeah, well, I'll definitely try. Again, I have like no AoE, so all this shit is gonna be like a single target. Is that him right there? Yeah. And he's still an elite too. That's pretty crazy. You gotta watch out to like not kill him next to other dudes. Mayhaps I should have got Shackle Undead, huh? And because this stuff never like goes green on you, you can do all these quests. And it's great. That guy's dead. Like killing 10 still kind of sucks just because like that's a lot. And this class does not AoE very well. Like I've said before, this is one of the few classes it's still, after all these years, not very good at AoE. Unless you like specifically talent into it, and we're only level, like, what, 15? So this every other level. So this was like level 11, 13. So like... I could, well no. I'd have to get like... I'd have to take 1 point out of silence to put it into either like Dark Void. Oh, I see. I guess, yeah, I'm gonna go AoE first. Also apply Shadow Word Pain to the target. I don't know, man. Do I even know Vampiric Touch? Have I had that this whole time and not been using it? Because that's pretty... Pepega of me, as the kids say. Okay, that's, I think that's a Noxo 10 right there. No, it's not. It's just a regular guy. Come on, dude. Be chill. Oh, I do have Vampiric Touch. I must have just learned it. Okay, well that goes here. That goes there. Question is... Unleashes the explosion of dark energy, dealing 54 shadow damage, and applying Shadow Word Pain to your target and 15 nearby enemies. Like, if we're going more of an AoE thing, it would be that. Okay, where am I? I have to not lose my bearings. That guy's dead, he just doesn't know it. He's dead. So I must have just recently got Shadow Word Pain and not realized it. I mean, not Shadow Word Pain, but Vampiric Touch. Now we're practically unkillable as long as we have Insanity. Like, just the amount of self-healing you do on this class is insane. You do one of these, one of those, one of these. Another one of those, and he's dead. Okay, so I did pick up Dark Void. Don't know where it is on my bars. It wasn't here. 2-second cast, and it does... generates 15 insanity. Huh.
Glory to the Sindori.
Okay, this guy doesn't have us doesn't give us a quest yet. That's weird. He's supposed to. How peculiar.
Anubelore Delana. Remember the sun.
Well, okay. Maybe I have to do this quest first. Wild. Hey, go away, please. Oh, okay, now I know why I don't have it. It's because I still have silence. I didn't actually pick my talents correctly or apply my changes.
It's too far away.
Once I get Mind Seer, it'll be like way quicker. So how close do they have to... oh, it's on a cooldown. Well, that changes things. That changes things. Just a little. Come on, come on, come on. Nice drop rate, though. This is definitely a classic drop rate. Yeah, he's already dead. The thing that sucks is I have to loot, or else I could just keep moving forward and killing things. Come closer, come closer. Okay, that's done. So maybe that quest will appear whenever I turn this one in. It's weird. I remember being able to pick that up. Come on, man. You know, you could have just left me alone.
The eternal sun guides us.
Okay, that guy doesn't have his quest available, so I must have to grab it from going over here. Need my Tranquilin reputation. Unless I needed to go do like an Oxoten and Suncrown Village and then go all the way back to Tranquilin. That would have sucked though.
The dark times will pass.
We will persevere. The reckoning is at hand. A new Belore de la Na.
Yeah, we're not really doing the weaponry, but we are doing Bearers of the Plague.
Our enemies will fall.
All this stuff will be done later. Attack on Zeptella, Shadowpine weaponry. Again, you can do it right now if you wanted, like, because you can do it at any level now. But before, these mobs were like level 18, so you don't want to do it until like later. But you can technically do it now if you wanted. But we'll do it in the old styles to not, to not mess up the ebb and flow.
Our enemies will fall.
And like you didn't want to investigate the amount of catacombs until you were like level. Okay, it feels like that's what I want that to be. The hardest part about this quest was having enough mobs up, because there weren't a lot of them back in the day. And now with like free mob tagging and like everybody gets credit, you don't have to worry about that so much. Oh man, these dudes are just as annoying to find as they were back in the day. Okay, that guy's dead. From darkness will come light. But there's sure a lot more bats than there are the lynxes. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, I think I liked it back when it was like this. Yeah, these dudes are kind of hard to come by. Yeah, they used to change how Dark Void worked. It used to be a spell, like, they changed how it worked, not used to change. They changed how Dark Void worked. It used to be that you would cast it while you were doing Mind Seer, and it would, like, pulse out damage to shit around it. And then that's how you would, apply... Like, if they didn't already have Shadow Word Pain on them, it would put it on them, and if they had it on them, it would do damage instead to like everything around it. Need 2 more lynxes.